Well, hey there, YouTube. How's it going? Hey, it's been a little while since we've done a riding video. Let's go out on the Breakout. I'll catch you up with what's been going on with it lately. Oh man, it's gorgeous out. Look at this. We haven't had a good day like this in a while. Let's go down this road and hang out, talk for a bit. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Woo, darkness. Since it's been, what, 7 months I think I saw was my last riding video. I hope I still have the camera set up the way where the audio is not picking up a whole bunch of wind for you guys. I don't remember how I did it all last time. So, what's been going on with the Breakout? I think the last video I showed you guys was I finished up with the 110 kit. If you want to see more about that, go check out my other videos. Since then, yesterday I took the day off work because it was excellent. It was super gorgeous out in the 80s, and I finished up the 500-mile break-in, so that's awesome. I went over to a city called Lafayette in my area. So I'm about 600 miles into this motor build, and luckily for me, knock on wood, there has been 0 issues with it, and it is exactly what I wanted. Somebody on a moped. I'll wave at mopeds. Hell, you're on 2 wheels, I don't care. You're risking your life with all this traffic along with me. So this 110 build has been life-changing on this Breakout. When I got the Breakout and I put the exhaust on, it was okay, but it didn't have near the power or the sound that I like. And this bike doesn't set me back in the seat like Lucy did, but it was a 114 with the S&S cam, so it's not going to. This is a 110 with the cam, but it's definitely much more powerful than the 103. And it acts like a 110 should. Reliability is going to be there. You know, that's really all that really matters to me. But it definitely gets up. I just went up 15 miles an hour just in a blink of an eye. That's all I'm after. I don't really care how fast I get up to 0 to 60. I just want it to sound good with that overlap, that, you know, that twin cam borderline Evo sounds. That's what I got. And I know I've lost quite a bit of performance with that 2 in the 2 exhaust that I have, but that's not what I'm after. I'm not after that, like I said, set me back in a seat and 0 to 60. I just want it to be reliable, fast, get around the corners and still accelerate like I want it to. And I like a loud bike. There is no denying that. I don't mind being the last person in a group ride because everyone else is pissed off because they can't hear their own bike. It doesn't bother me one bit. I want to hear my bike and I want everyone else to hear it too. Speaking of 0 to 60, now that I've got my brake in, let's okay, it will set me back. Okay. I was wrong. I've just never gotten on it. And that still wasn't even getting on. I only hit, what, 4.5 grand? Oh well. That's about as fast as I go on this bike. I seriously have no desire to do that. But hey, to each their own. Some people peg out the tack and ride as hard as they can, and some people don't. I'm one of those, some people don't. Oh, bump. Oh man, this is a life. I forget what I was talking about now. I love being out in the country. It's so beautiful. This is the problem with me making videos. I start a video and I get all amped about putting my full face helmet on and my GoPro, and I'm like, I'm going to talk about this, this, and this. And then I get through the first part of my conversation and I start getting engulfed in the ride itself, and I forget everything I was going to talk about. But just know that the Breakout's doing very well. I'm very happy with it. It sounds amazing, and that's what I care about. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, 40 miles an hour for who? Not for the Breakout, that's who. So if you guys don't know, which you probably don't, I don't think I posted this, we lost our last dog. We had 2 dogs. One was a dachshund, and we had her from the time that she was a puppy all the way to, she lived to be about 14 years old, 13 or 14, which was a good, no, it was about, yeah, 14 years old, which was a good long time for a dachshund. We lost her last year, and that really broke our heart, but we still had a puggle, which is a pug and beagle mix, that we rescued from the shelter 9 years ago. Doesn't seem like it's been that long. We lost her in February. She just got old. So now we're just down to our cat. And he's been really playful lately, because he could never play before because the dogs would start going after him. So he woke me up at 5 o'clock this morning, and I had already stayed up late anyway because it was a weekend. So I'm like dragging, like, okay. So I got up and drank my morning coffee, and I went and got donuts from this place called Jack's Donuts, which is just amazing. And I figured, well, you know, it's going to rain later. I'm just not going to get on the bike today. So I went and took a nap, and I didn't plan on making a video. Then I woke up, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make a video when I get up. So I did. Or I am. And it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. I forgot where I was going with this, because this is what I do when I ride. I start thinking about stuff and I lose my concentration looking at all the flowers along the highway and what this bike is doing in front of me and if I know them or not. It's going slow enough, I know that. Is this what you guys do when you're out riding? You start thinking about things in your mind and you're just constantly switching topics and going, man, I can't concentrate on anything but what's around me. That's just the way my mind is. I'm really scatterbrained like that, believe it or not. Out of the blue, I'll think about a subject from like 4 weeks ago. It drives my wife nuts. Hope he doesn't turn here. I don't want him to think I'm following him, but I'm turning here. And I turned my blinker on before he did, so. you're not going to. Gravel. I hate gravel. These railroad tracks suck. They're like super bouncy. You know, I get comments in the videos every once in a while why all my bikes always have windshields, and there's a pretty good reason for that. Not like it matters to you, because you ride what you ride. I'll ride what I ride and how I ride. But when you're old like me, older, I guess I'm not old, I'm in my mid-40s, you end up wearing glasses. And sometimes those turn into bifocals. And if I don't have a windshield on, my glasses start going like this, and I can't see nothing because my bifocals go up and down into my vision. That is why I use windshields, in case you're ever wondered about that. I don't always ride with the windshield, that's why they're detached. All my windshields are quick detached. If I know I'm staying in town or something, I'll take it off. But on the highway, oh, you mother effer. Asshole. That's a death trap for somebody. People just don't get it. Slow down. I really hope that guy and girl on that bike are okay from all that grass. I mean, that was thick grass. That's I mean, that's like him going on ice immediately. Makes me want to turn around, but I can't worry about everybody and their brother on a bike. All I can do is warn them that it's going to be very slick over there, and I did. I told him to slow down, and I pointed at the ground. Hopefully he took my word. I wonder if these yellow flowers are. Got a whole field of them. I don't think he grew them. I think they just kind of popped up. For a second I thought those were real deer, but they weren't. Like, oh wow. This is the town of Mace. There is not a lot here. A cemetery, that's where my grandparents are. At least one side of them. I really appreciate you guys hanging out there and going for a ride with me. I don't know how I'm going to edit this video. I've done quite a bit of delay in talking. But if you stuck around this long, it is appreciated. I always feel weird having this helmet on. It's so big on me. It's a modular helmet. So I look like an extended version of Darth Vader with a small body. That's just what it is. Oh, this is pretty. It's like an overlap of trees. That's awesome. Feels good too. It's nice and cool. Got a car behind me. Speed it up a little bit. Man, it's just engine brakes well. Oh, that smell of spring. I swear we skipped spring. It's almost into summer. The other day, no, not the other day, well, 2 weeks ago, it was cold and I almost put on my winter coat. And then yesterday it was 90 degrees. Like, seriously? But if you don't know, I live in Indiana, and that's just the way it is. Aminal. What's up, guy? We planted some trees in our yard this year. Oh, somebody burned something. My wife has been wanting some trees, and they always say that the best time to plant a tree is like 5 years ago. So I went ahead and bought some trees for her for Mother's Day and planted them for her. I bought I forget, a Japanese, what's that called? Japanese something. Oh, a Japanese lilac for the front yard. And then for the backyard, which is like a white flowering tree, it's gonna look real nice. And for the backyard, I bought a pink blossoming dogwood. She was super amped about that one. They're coming along pretty good. It's been about a week now, I think, since I planted those, like last Sunday with Mother's Day. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked about those. What else have we been doing? I built a new stand-up garden. We planted a bunch of tomatoes, cucumbers. So we got some different variants of like bell peppers, some red ones, some orange ones, some green ones. And then we have a different garden that's not a stand-up garden. It's on the ground level. We have some head lettuce, some more tomatoes, some radishes, some green onions, and then some like bulb onions like you would buy at a store that you would cut up and have with hamburgers and stuff. Gas is crazy. $4.35. Good grief, man. That's insane. I'm gonna go through town so everybody can look at me because I've got this big helmet on with a GoPro in front of it. So nice out. Oh, that house needs some love. Have to take gas. That was pretty good too, because I rode about 80 miles yesterday. About 90. And I've rode at least 10. I'm on a half tank of gas, so when I get gas, I always put down in my phone what my mileage is and how much I've used. And later I figure out how much gas mileage I have. So I'm probably looking at about 200 miles a gallon. It's not bad for a build-up twin cam. This is about as built up as I can get on a twin cam. This is a strong idle to it. I really like this cam. See if my best friend's home. Nope, he's not. This is a place called the Forum up here. They serve the best breakfast you could possibly imagine. Ford Company. I bet there's a ton of bikes out today. I've already seen a couple of them, but I bet there's a whole slew. You know, I told my wife I was going to go around the block and just make my video, but I don't think that's going to happen now. We're going to go. Although I'm going to stay in the general area, at least the county. What the heck is going on up in here? Come on, people. I need to eat something. Alright, I got a plan. We're going to put another 25 to 30 miles on this. And then we're going to go home and eat. Because I'm hungry. But I can't just stop riding. You know you've done a good thing to your bike when you can't stop riding, even when you're hungry. All you want to do is listen to your bike. And that's the way I am right now. All I want to do is ride, listen to my bike. I like the way my bike sounds. River's up a little bit, or creek. Well, anyway, guys, I think I've run out of stuff to talk about, at least for the moment. So I'm going to cut it right here, and we'll chat later. So, as always, thanks for watching. You guys be safe and do what you do, and give me something to watch on YouTube. So, deuces.